Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Pittman here, and welcome to episode number 16 of the Power Ranger podcast. No, but not Power Ranger, Game Show Speak podcast. I can't speak today. All right, I'm your host, Dr. Pittman. Now, normally Michael will join me, but I don't think he's here at the moment. So we're going to do this until he comes, and we'll see what's up. All right, let's get right to it with our first topic today. Today's first topic is Survivor getting a new version on BBC. All right. Reality hit show Survivor, one of the world's most successful TV formats, except for a British reboot on the BBC, the public broadcaster said Monday. A new UK adaptation of the entertainment phenomenon has been commissioned by BBC One and BBC iPlayer from Banji UK company Remarkable Entertainment, run by leading entertainment producers Natalya Stanak and Claire O'Donoghue. The 16-episode season promised viewers a compelling test of brains, brawn, and betrayal as players compete to outwit, outplay, and outlast their rivals to be crowned the ultimate survivor. The BBC said in summarizing the format's tried and tested formula, 20 people, carefully selected from across the UK, will be marooned in a tropical location. They will be divided into two tribes, going head to head in a range of physical and psychological challenges. Following a number of eliminations that will take place at the iconic tribal council, the tribes will eventually merge before one person takes away a cash prize and two proves that they have what it takes to be the ultimate survivor. Ooh, I'm I will give this new revival a shot here. It might pay off. Who knows? Let's see. We'll see how it goes. Next, we have another Emmy for RuPaul. Perennial fave RuPaul just took home another Emmy. As expected, he won for hosting VH1's RuPaul's Drag Race, beating out the man of Queer Eye, Nicole Byer of Nailed It, the Sharks on Shark Tank, sorry, Mr. Wonderful, Padma Lakshmi of Top Chef, and Amy Poehler and Nick Offerman of Making It. This is RuPaul's seventh win for hosting the popular competition show. You guys are so sweet, RuPaul said while accepting his Emmy. I've got to tell you, I love television, and it's a privilege to be on television and do this thing I love my whole life. I want to thank all you people out here tonight. Norman Layer, please thank him for everything he's done. I also like to thank everyone I work with. I got into you by being on the Arsenio Hall show. I want to thank Arsenio for getting me on TV. Congratulations, RuPaul. You deserve it, my man. You deserve it. Oh, now we're celebrating 20 years, the 20th anniversary of the first American Idol. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like Kelly Clarkson had 20 years ago when on September 4th, 2002, she was crowned the season 1 winner of Fox's American Idol. On Sunday, the three-time Grammy winner took to Instagram to reflect on her life-altering victory. 20 years ago today, I won American Idol. It forever changed the course of my life, she said. That moment was the door that opened so much access and opportunity and creative partnerships that I will be grateful for all my days. The family and friendships I have created over these 20 years of music and TV are priceless to me. We only get so many trips around the sun, she continued. And while I am proud and feel abundantly blessed with successes and failures that I have learned from, I am most proud and grateful for those friends that have become family and for their arms that have helped me when I needed it and their hearts that listened to me when I felt lost. Without them, I would not be where I am. I would probably not be here at all. Of course, I want to thank every single person that voted 20 years ago. Before adding, I hope all you people in your lives that fill you with laughter and hope and happiness, and you don't feel like you have that, and keep searching because I promise you, they're looking for you too. Congratulations, Miss Kelly Clarkson. Hope you continue to have success for the rest of your days here on this earth, and we respect you for all you've done. Now for the TV ratings. In the latest TV ratings, CBS's Big Brother drew Thursday's largest audience, 3.5 total viewers, and tied for the nightly demo win, even while taking it down to a 0.7 rating. Fox's coverage of the Purdue Penn State football game averaged 3.1 million and a 0.7 time Big Brother for the nightly demo win. Over on ABC, Pressure Luck, 3.1 million, 0.4. Hit and tied season lows. Generation Gap, 2.4 million, 0.3 dipped to series lows. And the Con, 2.1 million, 0.2 also was down. The CW's Bump, 350K, 0.1. And the Great Chocolate Showdown, 440K, 0.1. work both up. First, these cable numbers, okay? We only, wow. I'm a little surprised that it hit season lows a bit. Generation gap, I was a bit surprised. All right, now, here we go. Catherine Ryan makes it hard. Okay, Catherine Ryan is piloting a new TV comedy game show. Few details are known about Make It Hard, but the program will feature four of the funniest guests in the country and a celebrity co-host alongside Ryan. Otherwise, producers said it will feature daft questions, obscure facts, and laughs of pudding. The pilot episode is to be recorded at the Riverside Studios in Hammersmith, West London on Monday, but it is not yet known which broadcaster, if any, might be interested in the format. Ryan has appeared on countless game shows and panel shows as a guest or team captain, including 8 out of 10 Casters Countdown, Never Mind the Buzz Cuts, Will I Lie to You, and QI. And she previously co-hosted Your Face or Mine with Jimmy Carr. This is pretty interesting. Will it be another match game? Who knows? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Next, we need to learn more about Jeopardy Season 39 launching September 12. Jeopardy is gearing up for a strong Season 39 lineup this fall, and the team behind the fan favorite game show has big plans in the works to go in a special episode to mark the second anniversary of Alex Trebek's death. In the latest Inside Jeopardy podcast, executive producer Michael Davies, producer Sarah Wickham Foss, offers a peek into what's on the horizon. The pair revealed that filming is well underway for Season 39, and Davies and Wickham Foss teased that 25 episodes are already in the can, and it's a exciting period coming up, declares Davies. Davies and Wickham Foss promise that the installment will pay tribute to the beloved figure. Overall, we will have a fantastic episode of Jeopardy on that day, says Davies. It may well break the internet. I don't want to give too much away. I hope this will be fun. Rest in peace, Mr. Alex Trebek. You will be missed deeply in our hearts. You will always the arbiter of knowledge in our arts. Nobody can compete with it. Nobody. Now, let's move on. And CBS Daytime reveals fall premiere dates. CBS Daytime has released the fall premiere dates for its number one rated lineup, including the official start date of the Young and Restless 50th season. Wow. Price is Right, Networks TV's number one daytime series, will be back for its 51st season on September 19th. It marks Drew Carey's 15th anniversary as host of TV's longest running game show. Several episodes of The Price is Right at Night are also planned throughout the season. Let's Make a Deal returns 14th season on September 19th with Emmy-winning host Wayne Brady kicking off Favorite's Car Week. Players have the chance to win $250,000 of luxury cars, and the new season will see the return of an audience favorite Mega Money Mondays, where one contestant is guaranteed to win $10,000. Or Let's Make a Deal primetime specials are saved for this season too. Ooh, it's gonna be fun for daytime. Daytime's gonna be a party out like it's 1999 in here. Got ahead of myself. Now, in Lindsay Arnold will depart Dancing with the Stars. Dancing with the Stars will be down one dancer this season, as Lindsay Arnold has announced she will not be returning to the middle ball this season. On her official Facebook on August 31st, the 10-year veteran of the reality show shocked fans with news of her departure. She writes, I wanted to let you all know that I decided not to be a part of Dancing with the Stars this season. This has been one of the hardest decisions to make, but ultimately I have chosen one that I feel is best for myself and my family. Dancing with the Stars has been a part of my life for over 10 years now. And when I say I love the show with all my heart, I mean it. This show has changed my life forever and will always mean the world to me. Oh man, it's Hey Adam, how you doing? All right. It's kind of sad though, to be honest. I wish, but it's all right. If she wants to do this, it's her decision, nobody else's. It is her choice. Now I know it's short, but now normally I would do good. You? Can I join you? Yeah, sure. Let me send you the link. Yeah, sure. So let me send you the link here. Actually, All right. Link has been sent. Now, now, with Stu, we're gonna do the food chain, of course, and it'll be the food chain about the host, the password. That's all right. Here are the rules for this food chain, of course. Rule number one is, of course, my opinion. Number two, um, we're only counting one person's hosting tenure as one hosting tenure, even if it's just two separate stints. And speaking of ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest here. It's Adam Goodwin.
Yellow.
Hi, Adam. How are you?
Good. You?
I'm good. We're just about to do the food chain on the host of Password.
The password is. I don't know.
Hey, stop it. Anyway, all right. Here's the rules of the food chain. Number one, this is basically our opinion. Number two, we're only counting one person's hosting tenure as one hosting tenure. It is separate stints.
Okay.
All right. So without further ado, let's get on to the list. Let's get to the list. And let's start off with number one, and he may stay at the top of the list, Alan Ludden.
I agree. 100%. He was the original host and the best host they ever had.
Heck yeah. And Alan Ludden makes awesomeness. He knows the game inside and out. Because he's like the king of password. That's what. And
Number two.
Hold on, I'm not done yet.
I'm nervous. This is my first time on your podcast.
Not done yet. But anyway, he was great. He was awesome in any way. He yucks it up with the contestants and the celebrities. It's a lot of fun. That's what he's like. He's like Steve Harvey with Family Feud now. But no matter how much they try to replace Alan will always be forever the king of password. And he was a little slower on the trigger during his final episodes. So he was a little slower on the trigger with the jokes because something happened to him. Was diagnosed with stomach cancer on his last episode. I was like, oh no. That's everybody, man. Forget cancer. You know what? Get rid of cancer. Cancer is just a disease.
And it's a bad zodiac sign.
Yeah. but anyway, cancer is bad, and we don't want cancer. Okay, not the zodiac sign, but the disease. But anyway, Alan London, he'll make Password for what it is. Nobody can replace him. He'll stay at number one. And after Alan London passed away, rest in peace, Mr. Alan London. You be missed deeply. The guy that replaced him. And by the way, we're not counting like guest hosts and all that, so you won't see Jack Nars, you won't see Bill Cullen. So anyway, the man who replaced him was a great family friend to him and Betty White, Tom Kennedy. Now, Tom Kennedy was he was a great successor to Alan. He really knows what to do. I understand. There was a celebrity special. This was his first air premiere episode where he had to learn the rules of the game, which is nice. Helps him learn a bit. And he improved by the time he was ready. What do you think about Tom Kennedy's hosting skills on Password?
I think he was excellent, and he brought the joy into it. The first one you said, back to Password Alive.
Yes, and he did that. And yes, this is his second game show hosting job after and he's done a very good job there, and he does a great job on Password Plus. He knows what he seems to know what he's doing. He really gets
his true love.
Oh, heck. and have Betty White. That's a humor. Having Betty White playing Game Passer alongside Tom was a fun sight to see. Oh, Michael's here. Hi, Michael.
The
Yes,
right
where?
host has arrived.
Yes, the co-host has arrived. We're just about to do the food chain of password.
Alrighty. I'm ready for
The
it.
password is
All right.
hi, Michael.
All right.
Hey, Adam.
Adam
Welcome to
just
the
joined
show.
us, of course. Anyway, we started off on the list. He stays on the list as number one. Alan. Alan.
Alan Ludden.
Thank
Yes,
you.
definitely
On
number
that
one.
list.
He's just the overall king. No one can replace Password.
Absolutely.
Just number one for me. Then we were on number two, which was Tom Kennedy.
You're not counting Bill Cullen?
We're not counting Bill Cullen. We're not counting guest host. Who does it? We're not counting guest hosts like Bill Cullen. We're not counting Jack Norris. And all that. So, yes, Tom Kennedy is the guy.
Well, number two for now.
Yeah, number two for now.
After a change.
Tom was a good host in some ways. I thought he was a great successor to Tom, to Alan in a good sense. He brought a lot of joy to the show. Yes, they did. So number two for now. Number three, after Tom left, after Password Plus was over, it was time for a new show called Super Password. And the man who hosted it, he was fresh off of Tattletales, Bert Convey.
I'm not going to lie. I thought he was pretty good.
Yeah, he was pretty good. I love the set and everything. He brought a lot of his own style to the show.
Yeah, absolutely. And they brought the Password Plus elements back to it.
Yes, and the addition of Cashword was actually not bad.
Yeah. So I'm down with it.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
He's the one who was the first one to bloop out an answer and use duct tape for his covering his mouth.
Oh yeah, everyone remembers that one. Woo.
And also, don't forget, he also hosted Win, Lose, or Draw.
Yeah, and Third Degree. So yeah, Bert Convey did a good job. He does a great job there. So where do we put him though? To be honest,
I say number two.
Michael.
Yeah, he was definitely good.
Yeah. So we'll move Tom Kennedy down to 3 and put Bert Convey at 2. It can only go up from here, right? All right. Now it is time to go to the late 2000s, early 2000s. Holy heck. We waited. How can we say this here?
Regis.
Oh, wow. So we go back on. Now, after Super Password ended, after in 2008, they decided to bring it back. This time it'll be on CBS.
$1 Million Password.
Yep, $1 Million Password. And the man that hosted it was the man who hosted Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Regis Philbin.
I'm sorry.
I was confused.
I'm sorry. He's just more comfortable with Millionaire.
I mean, yeah, he's more comfortable with Millionaire. But here's the thing. I didn't mind Regis as host of $1 Million Password. I thought he did all right to the show. But he did all right. It wasn't as bad. Yeah, they decided to put brought back some classic password, which is not bad, really.
And also, my opinion, when they did the $1 million circle, when they uploaded the contestants from levitating, it looked like it was. I felt they're gonna fall right off.
Yeah, I thought they were going to fall right off too. And honestly, now the format was like pyramid a bit. Which why make it a pyramid like format on password? That didn't really make any sense to me. I understand to try to be something different, but I rather but I did like how they brought back classic password, which is okay as a tiebreaker, which that's fine. That's fine. But now where do we put Regis? Where do we put the Reg?
I say 3.
Michael?
Yeah.
So we're gonna put him move Tom Kennedy down to 4 and put Regis at 3. It can only go up from here. And you know what, Michael? Since you brought up a good point earlier, you did say, what about Jack Nars and Bill Cullen? Of course. I guess we can have them go back to the 70s before we go to the current house. I guess we can go from here. Here's the man that hosted Password, and he was doing blockbusters at the time. Bill Cullen. He's the dean of game shows, as they say, and he is, and for good reasons too. He hosted Price is Right, the original version, the $25,000 Pyramid, and Blockbusters. He's done a great job there.
Also, to add something to that, he also did another game show. That,
Chain Reaction.
No, not Chain Reaction, but the when he asked the kids the questions.
Child's Play.
Thank you.
Child's Play. Yeah, Child's Play was a fun show, but we're talking about hosting him hosting on Password. Oh. But what do y'all think of him hosting Password?
I was never a big fan of his. And my grandma showed me clips on videos of him, and he was like backstage, like Regis. I mean, not Regis, like Richard Dawson, like a kissing bandit.
Okay, what were the problems? All right, Michael, what were the problems that you had with him as hosting Password?
In terms of Bill,
yes.
I would say he did shows for decades.
Yes, he had.
I just thought that maybe hosting a show like Password was way too much for him.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was better suited for Blockbusters at the time, but he was hosting it at the time. I felt, and where would we put Bill? Where would we put Bill?
See it on the bottom of the list.
Bottom of the list, Michael.
This is a tricky one
because
I thought he was going to be as equal to Tom Kennedy,
but
again, tricky one. So it's going to matter on you, Dante.
Back on me. Oh, this is a tricky one. I mean, he wasn't as good as Tom. He wasn't as great as Alan. But oh, man. I'm sorry, game show fans. You're all going to kill me, but I got to put him on the bottom of the list. I'm sorry.
I would have
He
put
won-
him second to last.
Yeah, second to last. Okay, second to last is fine. So we'll put him at number 5 for now. It can only go up from here. Now, here comes the man who hosted Now You See It in the 70s, and it came back on, and it came back on in the 80s with Chuck Henry, Jack Nars.
Let's not forget, he did Concentration, Beat the Clock.
Yep. Yep. I mean, what do y'all think of Jack Nars as host of Password?
Never seen it.
You mean the one time when Tom and Jack traded places for second half? I thought he was more suited for Concentration.
Yeah, he was more suited for competition. I think he was more suited for Now You See It when he was on in the 70s.
Once again, I never seen it.
So where do
I'm
we
gonna
put
it? I'm gonna put him dead last.
So dead last. So we're going to put him at number 6. All right. So we got Allen number 1, Tom Kennedy. Oh no, Burt Convey at 2, Regis at 3, Tom at 4. Bill at 5.
Yeah. And Jack Nars at
Bill
6.
5. And Jack Nars at 6. One more to go. It is the woman who is currently at the helm at the show. And she is so funny. Keke Palmer.
She's got a vibe to it.
Yeah, she got a vibe to it. Yes, she does. What did you first thought of Keke Palmer as the host of the new incarnation of Password?
Go ahead, Adam.
No, you go ahead.
No, you got it.
I think she brought the spunk and saying, "You want to play or are you gonna pass?" Okay.
Yeah, she does bring a spunk, and I like how they changed they modernized the original's Password set, which is nice, and they modernized the original theme, which is very cool. I appreciate that. Like that. Now, Keke
And also,
Palmer,
she puts Jimmy Fallon. She puts Jimmy Fallon like in her place. Like Jimmy Fallon, here's a new style of game shows, and
Betty White. But you know Betty White ain't irreplaceable. She's irreplaceable.
Exactly.
Because she is the queen of Password. Nobody can.
There's actually one person that was the queen of Password too. Don't forget.
Who was that?
Lucille Ball.
Ah, yes, Lucille Ball. But now we're going.
And also Carol Burnett.
Carol Burnett, yes.
Vicki Lawrence.
Yes.
And the top queen of all queens, no offense, Betty White, is Brett.
Brett Summers off Match Game.
Yeah, because she was the first female, first female cast to be part of it.
Mm-hmm. But now, Keke Palmer, I had doubts about her. Nobody can fill Alan Lund's shoes. Nobody could. Well, but she makes the show her own, so that's a good thing. And I did like the tiebreaker. I like how they combine the elements of Password Plus and Super Password with the tiebreaker and the end game, which is very nice.
And plus, she's the first, and I mean this is the first time you see an African American woman to host a game show since, and she's probably the third person woman to host a female host to host a game show since Betty White hosted her own version of It takes a good few men. And before
Just
that,
men.
it was,
Just men.
and also before the lady was in Friend or Foe.
Kennedy.
Yes.
And she's probably, and Doggy Dog.
Brooke Burns, who's now
Brooke
doing
Burns.
Masterminds.
And we
Yeah.
have the lady, we all know who she is from Price Your Luck,
Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth Banks.
and she
Well,
and the first other, like Summer Sanders from Figure It Out.
And
yeah,
you got-
yeah.
How could you forget Meredith Vieira?
Yeah, how can you forget Meredith Vieira, the lady
Oh!
who hosted Syndicated Millionaire, now hosting 25 Words or Less?
I totally forgot about her.
Hosting 25.
Adam Vazoo.
Yeah,
Block.
for Zoo. Anyway,
Also, just think about it. She's the first African American woman to be part of the game show.
I could see it deeply. Kiki Pop. Now, the first to 15 format I can get behind, but the best 2 out of 3 format was confusing to me. I can understand. It confused me a bit. It confused. First to 15 scoring format, that's not a problem. But the best 2 out of 3 format really confused me a bit.
Oh, you know what also we forgot to mention for a female host?
Anna Robertson.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, so where would we put Kiki Palmer?
Number 1.
No, nobody could top Alan Lutton.
Yo one can top out London. You know that. Nobody can top. So where would we put her?
I put him at number 3, but not above Convy.
Yeah, let's put Kiki Palmer at number 3, not above Conley. No. So, ladies and gentlemen, Michael, Adam, let's run down the chain. Run down the chain. We have Alan Lutton at number 1. We have Bert Convey at number 2.
Hey guys, I hate to burst the bubble, but I have to get going.
All right, see you later, Adam.
Thanks for letting me be part of the show.
Hey, no problem.
If you do Wheel of Fortune show, the top host and hostess and spaces on there, sign me up for that one, okay?
All right. See you, Adam.
Later.
Later. All right, now let's run the chain. Alan Lutton at number 1. Bert Convey at number 2. Kiki Palmer at number 3. All right, Tom Kennedy at number 4. Regis Philbin at 5. All right.
Bill Cullen at 6.
Bill Cullen at 6 and Jack Nards at number 7. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the chain. And that's going to be it for this episode. Michael, close us out.
Alrighty. And again, sorry I was late to the program. But if you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you comment down below, give us your thoughts and opinions on our topics. Subscribe to Dante Pippin. Hit the notification bell whenever he does a live stream like this one at all times. Also, check out the Gameshow Lounge YouTube channel where we do all kinds of shows, including Card Sharks, Jeopardy, and of course, the Wheel of Fortune, as Adam just mentioned. And by the way, big thank you to Adam Goodwin for joining us tonight. And also subscribe to yours truly, Mike Bombardier. So with that all being said, this is Mike Bombardier wishing you a pleasant good evening to you, wherever you may be.
All right. Good night.